Ladies, what questions have you always wanted to ask guys but were too shy to ask? When we unexpectedly send you revealing or nude photos, what's your first reaction and what do you do with them afterward? Do you save them, use them, delete them, or just look at them and then forget about them? I've sent such photos so many times and never got a response, so I'm curious if they actually like them or not. 1. Compliment you. 2. Look at them. 3. Save them for later. 4. Use them. What do you expect when you send us photos of your members? If we send you pictures of our private parts, does it actually turn you on? It's like casting a line and seeing what bites. The point is to get any sort of response. Some guys enjoy negative reactions and expect them. Some hope for compliments and a photo in return. Almost all men would be thrilled if you sent us your revealing photos without us asking. Yes, you're right, pictures of your private parts do turn us on. How do you feel when a girl touches your balls? Why do some guys not like it? If you accidentally cause pain, it can ruin our whole day. Do you feel your balls hanging? Outside in summer, it feels like a pillowcase hanging from me with 2 dead cats inside. Is there a difference for you between vaginal and anal sex? I mean, for us, the sensation difference is significant. What about for you? The differences are huge. Vaginal is much softer, relatively smoother. Usually, there are fewer rough spots. The sensations are entirely different. You can't just say, a hole is a hole. Sensitivity, width, direction, etc. are all different. Have you tasted your own semen? If so, did you like it? Never in my life. I did it because a girl told me it would really turn her on. I didn't know it would taste so unpleasant. I've tasted worse things, but I wouldn't do it again voluntarily. Only if my partner said it turned her on, then sure. Do you like the expressions on our faces when we give you blowjobs and look up at you? I feel like I look terrible when I do it. You're sucking a dick. Your eyes might cross. You might make weird noises. It doesn't matter. Do your thing. If we like it, who cares what you look like? Do you actually enjoy tit fucking? Or do you do it just because it's fun and different? I have pretty big boobs, and I've been asked to do it a lot, so I'm curious. Honestly, there's not much pleasure in it. It's okay, but not much better than regular masturbation. We're more attracted to the visual aspect. Everyone I know, including myself, wanted to try it, and after the experience, we all concluded it was worth trying, but nothing special. A guy I know told me that guys compare the size of their dicks. Is that really true? It's not like we all giggle and run to the bathroom with a ruler, if that's what you're thinking. But I can say that a lot of young guys break their rulers trying to measure themselves. When you ejaculate, does it feel similar to when you pee? And does anal sex feel like pooping? Semen comes out of the urethra, just like urine, so I've always wondered about this. Not at all. When we pee, we can control the process. When we ejaculate, the feeling is much deeper, and the semen comes out on its own, the penis twitches, and all that. It comes with eye rolling, a unique facial expression for each guy, and that strange sound that's a mix of Goofy's laugh and a slow machine gun burst. Is it true that you have 2 tiny holes that can suck in your balls? If true, it must feel weird. Do your balls hang sadly like flags at half-mast afterward? I heard about this once, and it's been bothering me ever since. I can't speak for everyone, but they don't completely disappear, they just pull up closer to the body. They don't get sucked inside completely. They're still external organs. So, I did some research. There are indeed such holes, but no matter how cold it is, they never go all the way in. I experimented a bit and found out that you can't just push them in there, it hurts a lot, so I didn't insist. They're too big, so I don't think it's possible to even partially do that. You'd be very surprised if you tried pushing them in. Those cavities have existed there since you were born. Why are so many men insecure about the size of their dicks? We're afraid we won't be able to satisfy our partner or that the size of our organs doesn't measure up to your previous partners. It's mostly a product of our own imagination, similar to how women worry about the appearance of their labia or the symmetry of their breasts. These worries are not always justified, and they're significantly exacerbated by porn and modern culture. Do you really like the taste of vaginas? Or are you just pretending? I never pretend. I actually love giving oral sex. Every girl has her own unique taste. I especially love girls who taste sweet. Would you be offended if someone asked you to wash your penis before oral sex? No, especially if we've agreed in advance that you're going to give a blowjob. If you ask, I'd wash your car for that. Washing my dick is no big deal. Besides, I much prefer it when it's done willingly rather than with a face that says, "Ugh, it smells awful," but I don't want to seem rude. I hope this ends soon. So, if it needs to be washed or shaved, if you want us to cover it with something or draw a $sign on it, just let us know in advance. Anything that helps you and us enjoy the process more. How often do you notice the attractiveness of other men? I'm not asking if you tell them out loud, but do you often think something like "this guy is hot" or something similar when you meet someone? It doesn't happen often with me, mostly because I have very low skills in judging the attractiveness of other guys. I know for sure when someone is just ugly or very attractive, like I can easily rate them a 1 or a 10 without thinking, but for scores between 3 and 8, I don't know how to judge. Heck, I don't even know how many points I give myself on a 10-point scale. What's the best sex position for you? Which gives you the most pleasure? It's all about geometry. One of my exes was 172 centimeters tall, another was 152 centimeters. With the first one, we could have sex standing up. With the second one, we couldn't. The only condition applicable to all is that I don't want to bend my dick too much, and I need free space in front of my head. Maybe women like to tilt their heads back or to the side, but that's definitely not for me. Personally, I like it best when the girl is on top, because I get to lie down and enjoy a great view. What happens to your balls when you run? Do they cause discomfort, or do you not even notice them? The scrotum is a very strange organ. It essentially has its own brain. When we exercise, they contract to a smaller size and don't bother us at all. When we're resting, they also relax, and everything hangs freely. Seriously though, if you get the chance, just sit and watch your balls. These guys are almost never at rest, they move almost all the time. As for running, there's no discomfort or pain, but it really sucks when they dangle below you and you sit down and squash them. A friend admitted this to me while he was drunk. Is it true that all guys constantly fantasize about something inappropriate they want to do with their female acquaintances? Yes, of course. Just because guys treat you in a friendly manner doesn't mean you're a gray, asexual piece of stone to them. Your friend might not be that interested in you or might think it's not worth risking your friendship, but in general, guys divide girls into attractive and unattractive, not attractive and friends. If you're beautiful, you don't stop being beautiful to us just because we're friends. However, this doesn't mean that all guys know how to maintain boundaries in friendship, but that's a different problem. Do you notice the flaws we always see in ourselves? For example, when you're having sex, do you ever think such horrible cellulite or these stretch marks are disgusting or she shaved her legs very carelessly? When we sit on you in the rider position, do you notice that we've gained a couple of kilos? Be honest, the only thing that can turn me off is a strong smell. No, it would never occur to me to stop having sex because of poorly shaved legs or a bad manicure, etc. If a girl wears a push-up bra and then comes over to your place and takes it off in front of you, will you be disappointed? Or did you know all along that she was exaggerating the size of her assets? Or do you not care because boobs are boobs? I can honestly say that when a girl takes off her bra, I never feel disappointed. Unless some tissues fall out, that would be disappointing. Or a penis. I've always wanted to know, what do you feel when you stick your dick into someone? Imagine sticking your finger into a big, warm banana pudding. Now imagine your finger is 10 times more sensitive than it is now, and you love banana pudding. It's kind of like that. What do guys think about during sex? It depends on whether we want to speed up the process or slow it down. My wife asked me how I managed to control my orgasm. I had to explain to her that I don't control it, I just constantly have to try to hold it back. Guys, do you swing your dicks around when you're naked, like elephants swing their trunks? If I had a dick, I'd do that. Edit, I just found out it's called helicoptering. Almost always, especially in front of my wife. Edit, the comment I made about loving to helicopter got the most likes. I'll celebrate by helicoptering. Why do most guys love doggy style so much? The angle is very convenient, the view is excellent, and you can hold the girl by the waist. Also, the way the boobs hang is very arousing. How do you manage not to crush your balls and dick when you sit down? Because they're in front, not underneath. Why are all guys so quiet during sex? We've spent years masturbating in complete silence, so we're used to it. We never watch porn where the men are too loud, and for many years, we watched porn with the sound off. Would you feel humiliated if a girl proposed marriage to you? Personally, I'd like it, of course, as long as it didn't happen out of the blue. Who are you, anyway? When you masturbate, do you think about your significant other or some actress? My significant other? Yes. Some actress? Also yes. A porn actress? Yes. Nothing in particular, just really horny? Yes. Just wanted to scratch my balls, and then things escalated? Yes. When you pee in a urinal, do you pull out just the hose or the balls too? Usually just the hose. There's no need to take everything out. Plus, zippers don't really get along with balls, so it's better for them to meet as rarely as possible. When a guy can't get it up because of alcohol, does that mean he wants to but can't? He physically can't achieve and maintain an erection. Alcohol is a vasodilator, so it literally hinders the ability to get an erection. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more super interesting discussions. In the meantime, check out our other videos.